Aww, look at the cute cat. It's so adorable. Oh no, it fell down and got separated from its family. Oh, it's building bonds with this robot civilization. Free the oppressed robotic slaves, you adorable feline you. That's pretty much Stray in a nutshell. It's a game that's trying to be two things that don't really mesh well together, and as a result ends up being underwhelming. But it is a game that I think a lot of people will find some enjoyment with it, even though the full product isn't all that impressive. Stray was revealed to the world back in 2020 at PlayStation's Future of Gaming event. From that first reveal trailer, there was something that caught our attention. It had a uniqueness about it. A mystery permeated the air. Robots? Humanity gone? A cat? What the hell was going on? It wasn't until its next trailer sometime later that things started to make more sense. We were playing as a cat after humanity had gone extinct and are replaced by robots. Okay, well, that's kind of what the first trailer told us, but now we definitely knew. This was something to keep our eyes out on. It quickly became one of those games that each time you saw it, it would catch your attention all over again. You know the type, you see it, say, oh, that looks interesting, forget about it, see it again a year later and go, oh yeah, that definitely looks cool. Is it coming out soon? And so on and so forth. Everyone was on board for it, myself included. We wanted to know more about this world and why humanity was gone. We wanted to know more about these robots. And of course, we wanted to play as an adorable kitty cat. They couldn't possibly fuck this up, right? Okay, they kind of fucked it up, but not really. Now, alright, let me explain. Stray is a story about a cat that gets separated from its family and must make its way back to them. Okay, good so far. It comes across a robot civilization underground that is unaware of the outside world. I'm with it so far. And it's your job as a cat to team up with a little floating robot companion to save these robot slaves. What the fuck? Yeah, look, Stray tries to be two different things here. First, a cat simulator of sorts. The company has prided themselves on their cat mechanics and touted it as a game that you need to approach differently since you're playing a cat. And sure enough, there are some moments that do take advantage of it. Climbing on small ledges, meowing to distract someone, hiding in boxes. It's the cat stuff that works. Heck, even the stuff that doesn't forward the story in any way, like scratching up furniture or taking a nap on a robot pal, are fine. They're cute kitty things that add to you being a cat. But at some point, I feel they came to the conclusion that this was boring, and so started adding more to it that doesn't fit in with you being a cat. Like, I'll get the gameplay stuff out later, but one of the most ridiculous things is in its story. The world was doomed, so humanity hid underground and built robotic slaves to take care of them. Eventually, humanity ceased to exist and the robots started taking on the personalities and traits of the humans. And like anything that takes on a human trait, they started oppressing one another. That's all well and good, but it's when they turn to you as a savior of sorts that logic seems to have just been tossed out the window. You're a cat. Not a robot cat, a regular cat. I mean, technically you're a robot cat because it's a video game, but that's too meta. So, you're a cat. And you get a little flying robot companion that tells you what to do and speaks with you like you're a person, and so do the robots, but you're a cat. It doesn't work. This would have been so much better if the events of the world played out around you. You saw everything take place as you went about your cat life, and the only real interactions could be small things like meowing or knocking something over to get the next story beat going. Kind of like a puzzle game of sorts, I imagine. It would be like a fly on the wall type of story, only you're a cat. A cat on the wall, you could say. No, that's stupid. It would draw too much attention. A regular cat. Just not as noticeable, I guess. Yeah, we'll go with that. Or, what if it did the opposite, but more extreme? Because these robots don't know what a cat is, the game could go hardcore with you being a savior. Only the ironic thing is that you're a cat, so you don't really do what they want you to do. That would have been fucking great. The game kind of plays with this idea, but it's like too afraid to go too deep into that craziness. There's one point in time where a robot decides to distract the enemy so you can escape and free everyone, and it gives you this speech that's supposed to be super serious, and you're just a fucking cat staring at it. How much better would it have been if the cat like just started licking its nuts or something because it's a cat and that's what they do, and the robot is like, whoa, this must be some advanced thing the animal is doing. That would have been fucking great. But it doesn't do that. And it doesn't go full in on the cat thing either. There are small moments of each idea, but it doesn't go far enough with either, so it just comes out as lackluster, which is a shame. You're a cat. You run, scratch, and carry a gun that destroys robot mice. Typical cat things. As I mentioned in the previous section, there are moments when it uses the cat to introduce new ways of looking at things, such as climbing a building using small ledges that you would normally overlook in other games, just to get through a window at the top. These moments are nice, but then you have the aforementioned gun that destroys these robot mice that want to kill everyone, which is a bit odd and out of place. It also feels like the game is just being like any other typical game during these moments instead of taking advantage of the fact you're a cat. Luckily, the mechanics for each segment are short, so when you come across a weird one, it typically doesn't stay for very long. The game is also pretty short in general, so it doesn't wear out its welcome. If you're trying to do everything the game has to offer, you might be done in about 3 to 4 sittings depending on how long each session is. It's also a game I can easily introduce my wife to, who will no doubt enjoy it, but still make fun of it with me. The best kind of experience. And I'm sure there are plenty of you with non-gamers in your life who will no doubt want to do the same. So, yes, I suppose its shortness makes it a more forgiving product for me. And as such, I can't find too many reasons to not at least give it a try. It's too bad it doesn't go further with its ideas, but I don't think a majority of people are going to really care. Stray is a mixed bag. I can't say I disliked my time with it. I was interested in its world and setting, I liked the parts that made you think outside the box, and the times it went over the top with its zaniness. While it doesn't do either exceptionally well, it still tried to do something new, which I can always appreciate. Plus, any game that has the internet showing their individual cats reacting to the game has to be doing something right. That means I give Stray a 3.5 out of 5 with the recommendation to rent it. Cat lovers will enjoy it. Dog lovers may? I don't know, I'm done with this joke. What did you think of Stray? That's what I thought. Anyway, welcome back! Looks like what I've been saying has been coming true. Every game I review is dropping down in score. So I'm just gonna go ahead and give Vampire Survivors a 3 out of 5 right now and save you some time. Okay, I'm not actually going to be doing that, but that means you have to come back tomorrow and see that review. Until then, stay safe out there, and have a good one.